Dude, our audio sounds
take
better
off
than ever.
my stunner shades.
Shane, I mean, dude, a fantastic display of valor and courage with a migraine.
With a migraine.
Coming through, dude.
Or COVID-19.
No way. No.
We're not sure.
No way, no shape, no how.
True, you're right. I have been taking garlic. There's
Taking
no chance.
garlic. You've been taking vitamin D?
Yeah. I've been doing about 40 minutes of cardio a week.
Dude.
Combined.
I mean, you're definitely...
I do a minute of cardio for every alcoholic beverage I have a week.
Perfect.
That's how you stay fit.
It's called equilibrium,
It's
dude.
called staying humble.
It's called homeostasis.
It's called being great.
For sure, dude. I mean, you're definitely 40 minutes of cardio. You're probably triggering autophagy all throughout your whole body, cellular death, and fucking coming back, bringing in the new.
Exactly.
You might be in too good of shape is why you got the migraine.
That could be what's going on.
You might be
here.
going through overtraining.
My diet might be too strict and disciplined.
Classic signs of overtraining, dude. That's what you have right now.
Don't look at my fucking hair.
What are you talking about? what the hell? What would I do? What would I say about your hair?
I saw you staring, scoping me out.
Oh, no.
Dude, somebody fucked with our chairs.
I'm telling you.
I feel like we're like the Bears. Goldilocks was in here. Somebody was fucking with our stuff.
Yeah, somebody came in and fixed this goddamn audio. Pisses me off.
Golly.
Somebody fix this goddamn
Shut
audio.
up,
It's
Lemaire.
pissing
You're
me
too
off.
loud. You're ruining the show.
Whew.
We got the 2 interns back there with some real dude.
Lemaire,
How do you feel?
Lemaire's turning a new leaf, man.
Lemaire's climbing the rankings.
Came straight up here, got the audio all set up. Sounds great.
He seems not that high. How high are you?
He's got that.
All right, he's very high.
Yeah.
He's very
well, one step at a time.
He's high as
Conquer
fuck.
punctuality. Now you know.
That's probably why he ran straight up to this room. He probably like couldn't face anybody.
For sure.
I just want to be alone. Good God.
Yeah, dude. I think they're both MK Ultra, dude. On that Gary
brat.
Payton. We got that Gary Payton. We got the brat over
The
here.
brat a
dude.
tat tat, y'all.
Losing our other intern to well, Noah's not an Lemaire's not an intern, but Noah, dude. I think we're losing him to restaurant culture. Slowly but surely, dude.
Yes.
So this is actually an intervention for you, Noah.
No, it
Last
don't.
week was a big wake up call. We saw
Anthony
what your
Bourdain
we see
sucked.
your priorities are with material gain and like actually getting paid for your job, which we see as an absolute red
Disgusted us.
flag.
You're a capitalist pig. You know?
Can't believe you left this to actually get paid, dude.
Fucking scum.
Your priorities are all fucked up, dude. Fucking can it, dude.
Man, put a sock in it. Golly.
Yeah, dude. Noah's in the full grips of restaurant coolness, dude.
Restaurant coolness is you're not Bourdain, dude. None of you are Bourdain.
I definitely am Bourdain.
Yeah, a little cat. You guys hops in
You
the
gotta
car.
get some forearm tattoos.
Hops in the car. It smells like a whole fucking golf. It smells like a whole golf cart full of 40-year-old dude. I'm like, dude, you drinking, bro? He's like, I had a beer. I'm like, you had a fucking beer?
You had a beer when?
Fucking cat. He's Bourdain, dude. You probably had a beer in a small little glass
Yo,
with lunch.
what?
People work in a restaurant for 2 months and think they're European all of a sudden.
Yeah, that did bother the fuck out of me.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I can't stand when people even at dinner I'll have a beer.
Yeah.
It's like, no, dude, eat your meal. We'll black out after.
Yeah,
Don't fucking drink a nice craft beer.
Yeah, he got in stinking like a goddamn sailor, dude. I said, what the
It
hell?
wasn't a craft beer.
You're Bourdained up.
You came in and just swished a Coors
Said I
Light.
am Bourdain. It was an MGD.
You're Bourdained up, dude.
You came in and just crushed an MGD.
Yeah.
Restaurant's going to your head, dude.
Fucking laughing hurts. Oh, man.
Damn, you should be the Bourdain of dishwashers.
Just be like an edgy dishwasher.
Just go from restaurant to restaurant. Be like, man, what a setup. Oh, let's just hit the thing. Like, oh, wow.
Life's about the connections you make with people. It's not about how good the dishes are. It's just about meeting new people. Fuck. That sucks, dude. My head hurts so bad. I have it. We got the runs, dude.
You know I got the runs.
If I get the runs, I'm crushed, bro.
that would
The
suck.
garlic is not going to stand up well.
You don't think so?
Probably. They're going to be like, this guy has so much garlic in him. What's going on here?
I don't think it's Corona, man. I think we're under the scare. I was listening to, dude, I swear to God, they're psyoping black people about coronavirus so hard on the radio. I listened to a commercial for it, and it was like, first of all, they acted like it was like some interruption from the government. It was just a paid commercial, and it was like, beep, 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 beep. It was like aggressive Matrix techno. And it was like, this just in from the CDC, the vaccine is safe. And also the first person to take it was an 80-year-old lady from England, and she's
90?
fine. 90, yeah. 90-year-old lady from England, and she's fine.
That was kind of a risk by them to be like,
dude, it's a fucking PR move.
because she could definitely die regardless.
It's a PR
I mean,
move.
definitely a PR move, but
They set that up.
being like, that's a risk. She could die anyway.
They probably gave her salt water, dude.
That could kill her.
Yeah,
90?
true.
90?
Yeah, they're like, first one to get is a 90-year-old lady. Also, here's some COVID stats. 9 billion people died this week. I'm like, all right. Also, California's doing contract tracing. Totally
Bro,
cool.
I probably have it right now.
You think?
So don't talk shit on Corona. Leave COVID
you
out
have
of
a
this.
migraine because you were out last night.
Don't you dare put that on me.
What?
I was out strengthening the brand.
You were. You were strengthening the brand.
I was out expanding
Like
our empire.
all great generals, dude. You were nipping your flask.
True. I have a bit of a Ulysses. I'm a little U.S. Grant.
You were out in the plains,
The
dude.
bottle, I get hit with the bottle. I get the melancholy sinks in. I take to the bottle. When I'm out, I miss my old friends.
True.
I miss my girl.
They're all dead.
Back home, I turn to the bottle. And then I text her. And she says, leave me alone.
And then I hit the bottle,
Then I
dude.
put on the glass.
And then I turned to the can. Damn, dude.
It feels better. But
Keep
boy,
them on, dude.
I bet I look like a big old dingus.
No way, dude. Dude, with a migraine, I've never had a migraine, but I heard they're absolutely horrible.
They suck.
It's just like a little thing
Yeah,
right here.
there. Yeah, on my left temple.
Oh,
and
man.
it just occasionally hurts.
It's not. How is it right now?
It's fine right now, but in like a minute, it'll hurt.
Keep sipping up that water, bro.
I have. I've been crushing water. I
Yeah.
can't wear glasses. I look like a fucking
You can't do it.
dipshit. So yeah, there's been some drama within the squad.
What?
We're fucking back talking.
Oh,
in the group
yeah,
text.
dude, that's
I've
what we're
never
talking
even
about,
seen
yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah, dude. Noah was very short in the group text.
He said, "I'm fucking Bourdain." He probably had 3 ounces of a beer.
What did I say?
He was probably sitting in like a small little stone alcove, drinking
Yeah.
drinking gripa.
It's like a white
Just like
chef's.
it was like a table wine, just like a small cup of table wine.
Yeah, dressed like he's running from the bulls in Pamplona. He's got like a red scarf and a white chef's outfit.
I forget, Noah, but last week me and Shane both were like, man, what an attitude. You're probably just genuinely busy.
What did I really don't know what I said.
I was like, are you coming? I think you were like, no.
Oh, when I said remember I'm not at the cast this week.
There
I'm
it
working.
is. He
Remember,
knows. Remember.
I'm working.
Talking down.
You talk down to Matt.
I
They
felt
made
this.
me-
I felt this big when I
You
read
made
that
Matt
text.
feel very small when he saw that.
Matt,
This big, dude. I read that.
Matt, I just want to say on the record, I'm very sorry.
You're just drunk, Noah. Don't try to butter me
No,
up.
you're hammered and high.
I'm not hammered and high.
You're hammered and high again.
I had 1 MGD.
You had one genuine draft,
Yeah,
Damn.
can or bottle.
can.
Animal. That's awesome. MGD. I thought
Canned
MGD. Dude,
You're
that
an
was
alcoholic. That's fucking crazy.
Noah. Please, for the assignment, go and watch This Much I Know Is True on HBO.
Okay,
You don't want to become that.
okay, I won't.
That guy drinks some MGDs and drives his truck right into a tree.
Oh man,
You're young, Noah. You have your whole life ahead of you.
you have your whole life ahead of you.
I sent you that text at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Which made the attitude even worse.
What is that? What is that like?
I was at work.
What'd you say? Read the exchange.
I did.
Yeah, read it off. We'll let people be the judge.
I'm heading over there now. Noah, do you need a ride? Remember, I'm not at the cast this week. I'm at work. Gotcha. And Shane said,
What'd Shane say? Oh, you gave him the face?
Sent that emoji. Jeez, somebody.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day.
Grumpy, dude.
I was literally at work.
We got a grumpy chef, dude.
True.
Restaurant, they're dickheads. One of the chef, I was washing dishes and he called me a fat pussy once.
What?
I was like, dude, I have to fight you.
Well, someone psyop chefs into thinking they're like the leader of like almost like paramilitary environment. Like in a kitchen, if you
Yeah.
go in a kitchen, it's like, dude, this is like basically a military environment. It's like, no, it's called everyone being high on cocaine at once.
Yeah.
The restaurant owners come in and
He was a juggalo too. The guy who called me a fat. He was a little short, fat juggalo, and he was like, I would have laid on him and murdered him.
Should have.
But he called my bluff, dude. He knew I wasn't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Defend the pecking order.
Yeah.
Usually the pecking order of a restaurant is the owner comes in and just like absolutely berates the chef.
Yeah. Sits in his office, does nothing.
Yeah. He comes in, he's like, why is my stupid business I opened failing? It's all of your fault, chef. And the chef's like, I'm too hungover to deal with this. And he takes it out on the sous chef, who then ultimately takes it out on the dishwasher.
And the dishwasher gets called a fat pussy.
And also, do you guys have any Mexies?
We have like 3.
They're immune, dude.
The lads?
They try to give it to the lads, and lads are just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's been my experience in the restaurant.
No, you're like a day walker. You can probably shift in and out amongst the lads. There's probably several workers there like that lad's fucking
Thinks he's better than me.
he thinks he's better than all of us. What's this lad's problem?
Yeah,
They're pretty sick there. That's pretty cool.
The lads always rule.
nice.
No, just in general, pretty good group.
Pretty cool
Oh,
environment.
you like your squad?
Yeah, it's a good group.
Good. What, do they listen to this? You're afraid they're gonna listen to this? Is that why you're like, that's actually a pretty good team?
No.
Talking like a fucking player after
No, they definitely don't. I don't
giving
know.
a coach's interview. You're like, we got a good team over there.
Well,
We work hard.
No,
together.
we have to figure out. This is a loyalty issue for sure going on right now. We
You
need
have to call in and
denounce
quit
this.
your job right now.
This is not a
I'll
drill,
call them
dude.
right now. I fucking love the cast. Yeah.
Kidding. We're kidding, dude. Get your money, bro.
Oh my.
Get your money. So what's up, dude? You're up in
Nothing.
New
I
York.
have fucking cronies.
You don't have cronies, dude. You wish.
It's good I've surrounded myself with crony deniers. So when I get it, everyone's just like, dude, you're fine.
True. Yeah, man. It's so funny because my mom doesn't care at all. Like, I was like there Sunday. She's like, "What'd you do last night?" I was like, "Oh, I was at a show in Millersville," and she's like, "Nice."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, God forbid if you're someone else, they're like,
Phil's all over it. Phil's like, you can't come home
after you do
without
a
getting
show?
like tested or something. I'm like, that makes sense. I agree. But then he goes to the bar.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you got to stop going to the bar.
Yeah, for real. What's he say about that?
And he's like coaching basketball still. He goes to like practice.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what are you doing? You're going to kill the whole family. If cronies gets into the Gillis household, dude, not enough garlic in the world to save the lot.
Not enough garlic.
A whole
went
lot
to
of them.
Going down.
Oh my God, dude! In like 3 hours, it would be crazy. We would get decimated.
You think so?
Yes,
Fuck, man.
it looked like fucking Heaven's Gate in there.
It went,
fucking
dude. It went
12 people laying around.
went in the McCusker household and got the hell out of there.
True.
Went in there. Everyone was like, "Get this shit."
It's like a demon, dude. If nobody believes in it, it just
real.
like I have
telling
no
you.
power here.
It's a poltergeist.
Everyone's
yeah.
like, this is just a cold. It's just wildly ill.
Yeah, it came in the McCusker household and was like, "I'm out of here.
Ran into
I
freedom.
need to go find some good liberal household where people fear me, dude."
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today. I was walking and thinking about people who have like liberal boss wives through this whole pandemic. Dude, that must be fucking brutal.
Liberal boss
dude.
wives?
Liberal
Yeah.
boss wives who like whole social life depends on them not being caught with their mask down anywhere. Dude, I've seen dudes.
That's most of New
I've
York.
seen dudes try. Well, exactly, dude.
It's crazy.
I've seen people like families walking, and the dude will try to rebel and put his nose out, and the wife will be like, "Frank," I'll be like, pull it up, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
walking my dogs in my fucking white sweats, just like. Shh.
There's people that like I'm friends with that are like, they're like, we heard you're doing shows. Like that's like a talk. That's like dinner conversation.
Yeah,
It's
really?
like one of them, somebody that they know is like out doing things. They can't believe it.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I'm telling you, it bugs them out.
But here it is now. Now I'm struck down with
Dude,
the Rones.
you can taste.
I've been struck down with melancholy and the Rones.
What do those eggs taste like today? You ate?
They were good eggs.
They taste like
They were
eggs.
some good eggs.
Trick question. You don't got corona, dude. Taste of your eggs. You can smell. Although any of us could have had it and not been displaying symptoms at any time. I'm 100% convinced, and I will get the antibody test. I know I have the antibody. I knew I had the antibodies when I first heard of corona. I was like, I'm probably immune. So.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have that ego.
how
I have
I rock.
that. I have the same ego. I was like, I won't get it.
Dude.
No, and then every day I wake up like I have it for sure.
Yeah, we have the genes of people who like went down to like South America in the 1700s, and they're like, "What's everyone all fucking doubled over and coughing for?" Like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, they're like, no, you have it. Like, no, I don't. Yeah, that's the cure. Apparently, that's the cure for corona. Just being like, nuh-uh,
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh god, that shit. I want to get in that. But yeah, man, that would be tough, man. If like you got a liberal boss wife, you go somewhere and you got to like just sit inside for 14 fucking days. Can't go anywhere. Can't go outside.
14 days, dude. No, liberal boss wives, especially in New York, have been locked down the whole time.
Really?
Non-stop, bro. Occasionally, like once every like 2 months, you go to like a park.
Go outside. Really?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Just
I've witnessed it.
really.
Yes.
I have them. They're in my area. I see them, man. They make their kids are like fucking 2 years old. They'll have them on there, and it's like, god damn, bro.
Liberal boss wives.
Liberal boss wives are tough, man. I
Yeah.
see them. I see them kicking
Tough
around
as nails.
kicking around my neighborhood, dude. Luckily, me and my lady are walking around like two goddamn patriots.
Two
Dude.
black conservatives.
Two black conservatives, dude.
That's the
Just
absolute,
walking
absolute
Dude,
enemy. Of
I will
the
say this too. It's
liberal
so
boss
funny
lady.
because when I walk by myself, everyone looks at me like piece of shit, jerk off, loser, and it's like, dude, if I go in a store, obviously I wear my mask and stuff.
Wait, who looks at you? Oh, because you're not wearing a mask.
Liberal boss wives and their fucking
Oh.
husbands who are just showing me just a quick sign of independence. Will poke the nose out. And the wife's
Yeah.
like, Steven, pull it up. Like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I'll just walk my dogs, and people just there's a thing too I notice people do with the mask. If they see you don't have one on, they go like this with theirs, and they adjust theirs right in front. It happens. It's like a reflex. It's pretty interesting. But when I'm walking with Bay, dude, everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, good morning, guys. Good
You have
morning."
kryptonite.
I'm like, dude.
All the
Where
liberal
was the
boss
love?
wives are like, "Oh, an interracial couple. Why can't you be black, Steve? Why can't you be something interesting, Steve?"
It is, dude. It's absolute kryptonite. They're like, I want to be pissed at these guys for not wearing the mask, but then I'd be racist, kind of. Shit, I don't know what to do.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, man. It's pretty fun. It's pretty much all in my head. They probably just don't care at
Yeah,
all
I
about it.
guarantee nobody's like.
It's pretty weird how much I go around doing that. Like, oh man, this person's so pissed at me right now. And this person, like, nobody gives a fuck at all.
Yeah, no one cares. It's even it's worse than you think. The real truth is literally no one cares at all.
For sure.
Oh,
Dude, I'm telling
every
you.
once in a while I'm like, oh, so and so fucking hates me. Especially if I was out being Mr. Booze, Mr. Cool in it. I'll wake up and just be like, oh, fucking Jay hates me.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, no, he doesn't. No one cares.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Oh,
big
no,
thing.
that's worse. Somehow it's worse. No one cares.
You got to start just like starting big situations around yourself in like your personal life.
Just demand drama at all times.
Yeah.
Just be like, yeah, just call all my friends. Be like, yeah, me and Jay are fighting.
For real.
Be like, about what? It's like, I don't know. Ask him.
All right.
Run it by him. See what his problem
Tell you,
is.
dude, this is called borderline personality. You should start getting super borderline with everything. Just go in and like tell lies about it. Just go in and be like, dude, he was fucking.
Start lying about people.
You just slowly destroy your social life. And then just be like, sorry,
God, I'm sorry.
no
I'm
one was
going
paying
through a tough
attention.
time.
No one was paying attention to me, dude.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good move. Just
Be nice.
explode your life.
100%.
Just walk around lying.
I might destroy. I could if I wanted to totally destroy my family.
Definitely.
Just like go in and like steal something valuable and be like, oh, that's me. Wasn't me.
Just go steal your parents' television.
Start a
Just go
malicious
home,
rumor about my mom.
steal your family's television in the living room,
That'd be
and then
tight.
just bring it to your house.
That'd be so fucking
Plug
funny.
it in.
Dude, just ransack. Just go upstairs and like empty out their drawers.
Into like a fucking pillowcase.
Dude, I
Good
mean,
move.
it's within your power. You could like leave a condom in your dad's sock drawer and just peace. I actually thought about this today in terms of like, family life hacks, because I've been calling on the babysitter. We've been calling on the babysitter a lot. Like today, dude, I was able to get a nap because I was just working downstairs, and usually we're like going back and forth. I was like, Britt, let's just fucking shell out the money for a babysitter for a couple of days. We can both get what we need done. Yeah, dude. There's a babysitter downstairs. I go
like
take a
the
nap
babysitter.
in the middle of the
I
day.
don't know a thing about it. I like this.
You like that?
babysitter.
You like the name of it?
Love what's going on.
I'm like Noah with his restaurant. I won't say anything fresh, dude, at all.
Don't you dare.
I wouldn't, dude. I wouldn't dream of it, dude. Frankly, me and her dad have these same goddamn sweatpants, and dude, her dad's 6'8". He might kick your fucking
His
ass.
dad's 6'8"?
Dad's a monster, bro. 6'8".
Well, never mind.
Gentle giant for sure.
Ruins my fantasy.
You bet. Good.
My fantasy is rescuing the babysitter from her life of servitude, beating the shit out of her dad
Well,
by planting condoms in his house.
I thought about it today, and I'm like, dude, I wish, and again, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but it's like the ideal move for a family is to have a kid, like when you're super young. Totally ignore it. Wait till it's like 17, 16, and then start a family, because then you're like, oh my God, yeah, sorry about that. Built-in babysitter, dude. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, just have one, leave it be for years.
70, go do your thing, get get established, and then when you're ready, be like, hey, I'm bringing you back into the fold. Yeah, be like, I'm bringing you into the family.
So have a kid when you're like 16.
Yeah.
Build it up.
Start your real family. Start your real family when you're like
the good family
30.
Later.
But
this happens often, by the way. This happens a lot.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
I thought about it today. I'm like, man, it's so nice. I'm like, that must be awesome for people who have a kid when they're like 7. I'm like, oh, actually, no, that's not all. That's not awesome. But in terms of convenience, oh boy.
It is interesting to see, like with a young mother and like their kid, they just become like friends.
Yeah. Or frenemies.
Yeah,
or friends or frenemies.
Eventually frenemies.
For sure.
That's how it always ends. That's how you and me are going to end.
You think frenemies?
Absolute enemies, dude.
No, frenemies, dude.
No, we're going to be enemies.
You think that would be... I've wondered about that. What would be the thing?
Between us?
Yeah, that could catapult us into
nothing.
enemy-dom.
Probably you going behind my back telling lies again.
True. I thought about it. I was like, I could steal all the T-shirt money. I'm like, that would spoil things.
That would really, you could keep.
That's why I always lay. I have a criminal's mind. I have a criminal's mind, dude. Dude, I like every time.
I would not notice.
Oh,
you could keep it for months.
My problem is I won't do it. I'm an honest man with a criminal's mind. So
one day I'd be like, "Are we still selling T-shirts?"
Oh yeah.
And you'd be like,
"Oh yeah."
No.
Well, that's why you're always like, well, whatever. I'm like, no. I always lay out the numbers specifically just in case I make a mistake. So it's like that way I put everything out there. But, dude, I
don't think you're that guy.
No, I'm not at all. But I'm telling you,
fucking crazy if you were.
That would be so fucking funny.
But it is how it happens. Like not with like.
Yeah, dude.
I might get like a money manager, like for all my money.
Yeah.
It's like every behind the music or anything. It's like, and then they lost all their money. It's like how?
So they just
they just gave it to someone, and we're like, watch this. I trust you.
Yeah. Or they just slowly kind of drain you out of fees and shit, and you're like, by the time you're like, what the fuck? But yeah, man, that'd
be cool if you did that.
It'd be pretty tight.
I'd respect it. I'd probably keep it moving.
I would never. But the problem, dude, I'm telling you, I have like the worst shitty brain where like our Christmas lights weren't working like we have like a little tabletop tree, and like the bottom half of the lights won't work. And I walked by a restaurant with like an outdoor setup, and my head was like, I should just steal these lights real quick. And I'm like, are you a fucking piece of shit? They're $12. I am.
Spud's theory of you guys all being autistic is
true.
Totally true.
The whole family.
And that's your autism is like that. You're like a petty thief. You're like a peasant criminal. Where
I'm telling you.
I should steal the silverware.
I'm telling you.
Like
that's
shitty.
The first thought when I go into a place.
Dude, you going to Fogo de Chao and ziplocking meat?
That was a power move. That was an act of love. Brittany couldn't come. That was actually high stakes for sure. That was Ocean's 11.
High stakes.
That was
you like that? Come on, playing through a migraine, dude.
Unbelievable, dude. Yeah, that was Ocean's 11, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, did you not see what I was doing there? I should have been listening to like classical music in headphones while I was pulling that heist off.
Ziploc steak.
Fogo de Chao.
I'm guaranteed the whole staff watched you. The whole staff was probably like.
Jesus it was one of those things where they knew something was up, but I was too coy. Like they were, dude, for real. You bring a plastic gallon bag into Fogo de Chao, those guys were all over me. I was like, it was like the boss or the pit boss at a casino floor, dude.
Yeah,
I think they got
people like. We got an issue at table 7. Check out the retarded guy in the sweatpants. He's got a Ziploc bag for sure.
You walk in, they take like your weight on the way in and way out, hit the scale.
That would be insane, dude. I'd pack on a Ziploc bag of meat in there. It would be crazy. Dude, the last time when we went, dude, I guarantee it. Yeah, I would have walked out 6 pounds heavier.
Yeah, easily, dude.
Insanity in there.
Dude, I left there with, I actually weighed it when I went home. It was, I think I had like 2 pounds. I left with like
weighed
2
the bag?
pounds. I wanted to see what my take was. I left with like 2 pounds or so of meat from Fogo de Chao. Worth it. It actually ruined the entire meal for me. So
yeah,
I was nervous. I was like stressed out and nervously eating steak while I was taking it. It was like, I told Brittany, I was like,
just like.
What I was doing was piling the plate as high as I could get it, and then just going. So I would just be like, "Yep, this was my mistake." You know, again, it was my first time heisting Fogo de Chao.
I can't. I'll just take the pain, dude. I can't wear sunglasses.
My first time heisting Fogo de Chao. What you should do is take a little piece, eat a little, and stuff it in a bag. I piled my plate up like obnoxiously high, and then as soon as nobody looked, I went honk and dumped it in a
The
bag.
whole plate
The
at
big,
once?
a big plate. Went, honk.
You're such a fucking
And then,
lunatic. You're a lunatic.
The guy comes out with the fucking, the Brazilian cowboy comes out with like another cut and just like looks at my plate and then like kind of looks around, like puts his little steak away. Like, next thing I know, I had a manager just like sitting next to me the entire time. And I said, dude, I was sweating bullets, dude. I had like fucking 2 pounds, dude. I had the fucking sizzle on me, dude.
I mean, it would have been great if the bag broke.
Oh.
You're just standing up and just fucking ton of meat falls out.
Just my innards.
You're like, I gotta go. I'm sorry. Oh, my water broke.
Yeah, that was high stakes. But that's all I play is high stakes poker, bro.
I know. I've seen you. I've seen you operate.
You see me operate, dude.
There's always a scheme.
100%.
There's always, like, we can't just go to Fogo de Chao. It's got to be a fucking. We should go there. The fucking
for sure.
Corona, dude.
You can still go.
Definitely can't go there.
Outdoor Fogo de
You
Chao
can
is
go.
probably lit.
We gotta go.
Restaurant work.
We gotta take the boys.
We gotta take the
We gotta
boys.
take the boys out for a treat.
True. Although Noah's other job just took him out for a sick dinner, so ours isn't
Did
even
they?
compared. Yeah, dude. They took him like a secret society.
They didn't take me to it. I was working at it.
Oh. Maybe I wasn't listening. I'm sorry, no.
You weren't paying attention to the
I
the
thought I
help.
was. Well, first of all,
You weren't listening to the help.
I was driving, so I'm a defensive driver. So
The helper.
But no.
My friend washed
I thought you
dishes.
guys went to a party there. You just worked there.
No, yeah, I was cooking for it.
Excuse me. See the attitude? You can't make a mistake.
It's weird
around
though
No
because he
attitude.
doesn't give me attitude. Like
Was that attitude?
Actually, you know what? He does back
No.
talk when we used to play NHL. He would
Ooh,
he'd
see?
talk a ton of shit, dude. Fuck you.
No, we're just breaking your
No,
stones.
we're just joshing, bro. I'm sure you don't get it like this at the restaurant, but over here we like to josh with our friends. We like to have fun with our pals.
Oh man, but yeah, dude, you were actually hitting on a point, and Billy doesn't like thinking about this, but part of my personal journey of wellness has been recognizing that my entire family is autistic. All 75 of my extended family network.
I've seen it. I've
just-
seen
it's
you
a
guys
deep-
in the pool.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it's just a clan of people. There's so many of these motherfuckers coming out just jacked and retarded, just walking around, just like 35-year-olds diving cool into the pool, like doing a cool move, and people be like, "Nice," like that was sweet, sweet entry.
oh yeah. It's just like people who are like 40 still going for the biggest splash they can get, not nonstop, dude.
Yeah, big splashes. Talking about like, and then you walk over and there's like a conversation about how somebody could definitely drop into a half pipe still, or like just something like just.
The pool between
great family.
my parents' house and my uncle's house is SeaWorld for just autistic jackers.
SeaWorld. Just guys that look like they're farmers. Just diving into the. Yes, that's
Telling
exactly
you.
what it is. It
That's
is SeaWorld.
That's the theory. Like, luckily, I did enough. I smoked enough weed and did enough mushrooms to realize I was autistic. So I cured my autism through just
Yeah.
like nonstop self inquiry.
Yeah.
You know, just a lot of stuff, a lot of the stuff that I've done, a lot of stuff I learned, which brought me to where I am today. But Billy, I was telling Spud, Billy was just like
Billy's
crushed under the
locked in.
weight. He's younger, so he got like compressed under the weight of like so much autism that he's like a little autistic diamond.
He is.
Billy is like a perfect little autistic diamond, dude.
He's unbreakable. There's nothing you can say to even get in at all.
You can't, dude. He's just been compressed.
Yeah,
just
now
fucking.
he's just jacked and he talks about Hillary Clinton all day. it's fucking.
But yeah,
I was
man.
down there.
No.
It was just me and him, and he was like he was trying to get something online about it was something with work, and then he just picked up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I heard him talking to somebody. He's like, "Yeah, she fucking erased all her emails when they called." Like, it just went straight to that. And I was just laying on the couch like, "Dude, who are you talking to?" He's like, "My cousin."
But yeah, man, that's gonna be the getting a groove back for our families, like just figuring out we all have autism and coming to grips with it.
Yeah,
It's a real thing.
the ladies don't seem to have it.
It kind of skips them, and they kind of hide it a little better. But for dudes get autism, it's like coronavirus for black people. It just affects us differently, dude. It just hits us.
Oh,
It's true. It's vitamin D.
What do you mean?
Coronavirus
Oh, I hear
fucking
you.
butt fucks black people, dude. It's all in the numbers. Look, I'm worried. I'm serious. I'm gonna send my whole extended family fucking vitamin D. Because if you have a lot of melanin, your body doesn't absorb
Yeah.
vitamin D well enough, and you get, COVID comes in and fucking jacks you up. So, Or, we could believe what the media says and just it's because all black people are poor. That's how they put it off. They're like, black people are suffering from this more. It's because they're poor. And it's like, well, no, they can easily control for a variable.
Yeah.
Say it's probably the, again, I'm spitballing there.
Also lower access to healthcare.
Yeah, but all they have to do is control for that variable and see, like, is it from that or is it from the vitamin D theory? I mean, dude, they could they could figure these things out pretty quickly, but, I just want the truth is all I'm saying.
I'd like the truth.
I'm sorry
too.
to make it uncomfortable in the room, dude, but,
I didn't think you're making it uncomfortable. I tried to make it uncomfortable. I tried to help.
You worked on me, dude. I started going.
Am I saying something inappropriate?
Triggered my autism, dude, and I just went, did I just violate another one of those social rules that I don't understand?
No, it is a tough time for autistic white guys because they're moving the goalposts every fucking day.
Yeah.
They're like, actually, you can't even say this. They're like,
yeah, just go.
Wait, what? Have I done something wrong again?
But I don't feel I did anything wrong.
Yeah, you did. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, the one who pointed this out, the one who pointed out my family's deep autism was my one cousin.
My former agency just called.
Really?
Decline.
Put him on the line. Say, what the hell do you guys want?
What the fuck are you guys doing calling me? Like, we want you back. Thank you so much.
Dude, actually, Spud was the one who brought it to my awareness that we're all autistic. I thank him. I had him over for spaghetti meatballs last night.
For what?
I had Spud over for spaghetti meatballs.
You guys had spaghetti? You and Spud had spaghetti meatballs?
I made spaghetti meatballs.
Spud, I made a mistake on the last episode. I do have to issue an apology.
Oh, dude, you were attacking him.
I was just trying to make fun. I was trying to get Bill and Spud to be angry at each other. I was trying to, and Bill called it out right away. He was like, "I know what you're doing," and I laughed and stopped.
Yeah.
But then I listened to War Mode, and I could tell it got to
hurt, dude.
It hurt the Spud man. He's like, "Sorry, I talked down to you, and I forget what else it was.
Oh,
I talked down to you, and I'm wrong a lot." And I was like, "Dude, I'm just joshing you."
Oh. He also was mad at Lemaire for fucking short uncling him, dude.
You short shamed him?
No, he was saying Lemaire should have spoke up on behalf of all short people.
Oh yeah, Lemaire, you're short. How tall are you? Here's a lie. Look at him. He had time to lean over and think about how much he was gonna lie.
On my tippy toes or a flat on my feet?
You get how many inches? You added 1 or 2 here.
It's 5'7".
Yeah.
All right, so you're 5'6".
Yeah.
I'm
5'6".
Yeah, Spud felt like you should have
That's
stood.
tight though. That rules.
Yeah, Spud said you should have stood up for your guys'
How tall is
mutual
Spud,
identity.
man? He's probably 5'6" too, right?
He's like 5'7".
He's totally
5'6".
normal.
Yeah, for real. He's got it in his head that he's super short. He's not. He's a beautiful man.
He did say something very funny on War Mode where he was like, "Is it like the way we make fun
of?" Oh my
of?"
God, dude!
Because he's short, so he thinks that people don't make fun of short people when he's around. The same way white guys don't make fun of black people when a black guy's in the room. It's so funny.
He's like, "Is it as bad? Just tell me."
Yeah, he's
Bill.
like, "Is it as bad? Dude, lay it on me." It's like, dude, imagine if it was.
I know.
Like if we were like fucking short people.
Like,
I don't do that about black people.
No.
By the way,
just tell. I swear to God, there is a. I was actually thinking about it. What was it? I was thinking about my school. I'm still hung up on my schooling, dude. When I went
You should be.
I went to Bryn Mawr.
I'm hung
still
up on a lot of things too myself.
Yeah, I noticed that. I try to let that pass through me, dude. But it's like I still got a little part of my heart that's just ice, dude. It won't go through there, dude. And it's like I was thinking about how much they would sit there and just like raise their hand and be like, I saw this white guy today, and in my head I'm like, this is just what this is what people like in the 90s used to talk about black. Like, I saw this fucking black guy walking down the street, just being a fucking asshole, and it's like a dude saw a black dude, kept a story in his head about it for like 19 hours, and was like, yo, tell me this fucking black guy I saw. What the fuck? I was watching like 23-year-old white chicks do that in school. It was like the same thing, and I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, dude, they're just being racist.
Yeah.
It's the same mechanism.
It really is. It's just now it's aimed inwards.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Oh, well, dude,
it's interesting to like look online and it's like white people are fucking ugly. They look like pink pigs. It's like holy shit, dude. I mean,
I'm reading the book right now that got kind of slammed in the general press, but it's what's it called? It's about the epidemic of teenage and adolescent, well, really more so teenage girls who are irreversible damage. It's about girls who are transing to boys.
Yeah.
And the thing they said, they were like, Typically, for dude, I mean,
So it's a hot book. It's is it in the erotica section?
That's as hot as it gets, dude.
Yeah.
Every time I see a chick, I'm like, you
Young
look so
teens.
much hotter with fucking chest hair.
Think of young teen girls being like, I'd love to pound pussy with a cock.
They don't get the bottom
It's time for
surgery
me to
typically, though.
change.
So this is the thesis of the book. They don't get the bottom surgery. And what they were saying is like, if you follow gender dysphoria, typically it affects like 0.1%
Yeah.
of of girls or whatever. Sorry, burp.
If you follow gender dysphoria. I was driving down here with the
That's what's
migraine.
keeping me out of NPR.
I was
dude,
driving
like
down.
gas.
I was driving down with this migraine, like, dude, I don't know if I can listen to The Economist. I know, I appreciate it. I was just joking. It made me laugh.
For sure, that would
I
have
don't know if I could sit here and just be like,
that would have
just while I'm getting hit.
if
with
I hit you with the GDP or
like the market
facts,
cap of the tech industry and the big, I'm just like, oh no.
it would have went red right here, and went
Yeah, I would
and a
have
little
to
white
toss-
would have went in 4 directions. Fuck.
I'd have
Yeah.
to toss the shades on for show.
You'd have to block that, dude. But no, they were saying that they don't.
Put sunglasses on
You might have
to weather
I'm about to
your
hit you with some stats.
conversation.
I'm going to hit you with some stats.
It's too powerful.
It's so autistic.
Who do you think's got the bug the most in your family? I think Bill. Bill might have it by a mile.
Bill?
dude.
Well, that was funny too because I started thinking about my family as like an entire ecosystem, and I have like a wholly autistic family. So like it's like because again we're all my whole family's on the spectrum. To be fair, my cousin Ajax I think has the most.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got the most.
He's got the real
I got a
deal.
decent amount.
He's got the real McCoy.
No, we all. I'm telling you, I think I have the real McCoy. I think it's like I'm also a lot of ours is like on. So there's like we have 2 houses. I know in my house I think the setup is like light autism. Well, let's say moderate autism. Let's be honest. Coupled with like very light bipolar. So it's like it's autism that gets fueled by manic episodes. Which
Yeah, a lot
is
of
like
business plans.
dangerous. Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
All the McCusker boys.
A lot of $1 million
A lot of
ideas.
entrepreneurs.
A lot. It's just autism with light bipolar too.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what I'm rocking. But dude, it's funny because it's like so maybe Jax has the most, but our family as a unit, other families are like, oh fucking that whole family is just an autistic family, which is pretty. I think people enjoy us though,
Yeah.
because I always notice people they would talk about our
I
family.
love
They'd be
being
like,
there.
McCuskers, you guys are, and we were just autistic.
Yeah.
And they were like, look at our fucking autistic family. There's
Yeah,
like
it's
20 of
nuts.
them coming to church, dude. Fucking rules, dude.
Yeah. It's great.
That's how I identify,
great.
right? I identify as an Irish autistic family, dude. We're Irish autistic. Grew up in a staunch Irish autistic
We're Irish.
household.
Yeah, alcoholic.
Yeah.
Eerily similar.
Oh yeah.
A lot of ideas come out. We
Oh,
got business ideas. A lot of.
for sure.
We've been bamboozled. The whole family got like Ponzi schemes. We got tricked. Some guy named Ron Zook.
What happened?
He tricked everybody.
You guys all had migraines?
Everybody had migraines. Put the shades on. Ron Zook. Everybody was hungover, so they couldn't really listen to the business plan. And he was just like, "Yeah, just give me like 20 grand. I'll turn it into 30." And everyone was like, "Sweet."
What was the proposal?
I don't
Some
remember. I was
land?
too young.
Really?
I was too young, but he got my uncle first, and helped him. He Ponzi schemed.
Yeah. Gave him a little bit
Yeah,
back.
he was like, and then my uncle was like, "Yo, this works. Everybody, check it out."
Oh.
He ripped everyone off.
Oh. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, pretty tight.
That sucks.
As a family getting tricked, just like, holy shit, we're all dumb.
We all.
One guy just fucking stole from all of us.
Did the uncle go back in once he got a nice little piece?
I think so. Otherwise, he was in on it, dude.
True. Damn, that's awesome.
He's not treacherous. He wouldn't do that.
True, yeah. That would be fucking sick, dude.
Ponzi scheme your own family?
Yeah. Just be like, I can't.
Yours would get busted.
You think so?
Yeah, there's too many autists.
True. It would get figured
Everybody
out.
would be like,
It would get-
Matt's gay. Just right away. You wouldn't even be able to get a plan out before
No.
people were like, Matt's doing something dumb.
No, dude, we were setting up a tree. Oh, dude, it was so fucking funny. I went back to my parents' house and my brother and them. First of all, I get confronted by my little sister comes in. She's like,
Which one?
Mara, the youngest.
Sweet angel.
Shane's future wife comes in.
I'm courting her. Tell her there's a gentleman caller.
I told her, dude, my dad already set it up. If any dude comes in my house, my dad's like, you should get married. Just fucks with her constantly, dude. So she So, I just remember a specific person he did it about. It was pretty funny.
Who?
There's
Is a different male caller?
No,
It's a different suitor?
it was just one of his boys' kids. It was just like a total fucking business monster.
Yeah.
It was just funny because
He's trying to pawn her off.
Yeah, and like 'cause knowing he's coming over to get something, my dad will set up like a highly uncomfortable situation and be like, "Yeah, Mara, I told him you were asking about him." I was like, "What the fuck, stop, dude." So there, Mara comes in. She's like, "What do we need?" She's like, "I'm gonna paint this family room. What do I need to do it?" And I'm looking at her. I'm like, well, "No, you're not. Like, there's like wood. It's a hard room to paint."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, "I'm gonna paint the room." And I'm like, "No, you're not." She was like, "Me and Mom are gonna do it." And I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "How are you gonna do it?" Like, "We're just gonna roll the walls." And I'm like, "How are you gonna cut in the ceiling?" She was like, "Oh, I don't." So I'm like looking at him like, "Stop! This is a horrible idea. Just knock it off." And then like they're setting up they're still determined to do it. I hope they don't. But they're setting up a Christmas tree, and the tree was like on level. So they're like, my mom and Mara, like, "Do this, do that." And I'm like, "You guys might have to fucking bust up the subfloor and level it out," just like fucking with them.
Yeah.
Just light josh him.
Sure.
And then Mara's
taunting them while they're trying to work. You're like,
like-
you guys are doing something dumb.
yeah, light joshing. And then so Brittany's sitting there, and Mara's like, "I think it needs to go to the left a little bit." My brother Kevin's like, "Yeah, you're dyslexic, so let's not fucking." And Brittany was like, genuinely shocked and upset.
That he
I
called.
mean, she was laughing, but she was like,
Who
"That's
did he
awful."
call dyslexic?
Mara. He discounted.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then she cannot have
He-
my seed. Sorry. I won't be planting anything in there. Sorry, bro.
That's
My
pretty,
bad, my
that's
bad,
genuinely
my
pretty
bad.
funny. No, that's pretty funny.
I realized it was a PA as soon as it left my mouth.
That's
I was
not-
like, oh, I see.
It's one of those things that's not a PA, but it's one of those things that should be.
To anybody else, that should be a PA.
Yeah, to me, it's genuinely funny. But
Thanks.
we have a very medieval.
True.
We have a very medieval kind of philosophy to the women in our family.
Yes.
They're just for our personal gain and
Yes.
advantage. So it's like
I need to raise mine up.
that would be a huge.
Right now, we got to pick it up.
I'm telling
my
you.
stonks are down, dude.
That was the currency in ancient Ireland, which is women.
Yeah.
Pretty sick, dude.
We got a real.
It was just women.
We got inflation.
Women were like mining bitcoins. You just had daughters. You're like, sweet, I got a bitcoin. And you were just fucking
BitchCoin.
Yeah, bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then you had bitcoins, and then a dude had his own honor price. So you would just tell people, you're like, if you piss me off, it's going to cost you 5 chicks and 5 cows. And someone's like, that's too high of a fucking honor price, and they would fuck you up. And if they won, you had to drop your honor price. So like a lord had like, I think it was the standard thing was like 7 women, 7 cows, and like however many ounces of silver. As a peasant, if you could like kill his brother and be like, all right, dude, what's your honor price? 1 cow. Here you go. Shut the fuck up. And if they complain, you would just kill them. Like, fuck off. Dude, ancient Ireland was fucking crazy.
We need some prima nocta. We need to bring that back.
Prima nocta?
That's why I'm coming to your wedding.
You serious, dude? Now you're firing me up.
Sorry.
You're lucky I know what that is, dude. Matt, I could have been like, yeah, well, it's cool.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, prima nocta was pretty.
Oh, we do have prima nocta over you two.
Oh, 100%.
Me and Matthew both have. We have prima nocta. We're gonna 3-way prima nocta.
For sure. If you get married, we're gonna fuck you on your wedding night.
Fuck you on your wedding night. We have gay prima nocta. I wonder if that existed. That'd be pretty tight.
Oh, dude, for
Just
sure.
an English lord was like, "Who's getting married? Bring him to me."
Oh, for
Just
sure.
plowed him.
Dude,
Just
100%.
deflowered every man on their wedding night.
I'm still digging into the not Rome book, the debt book, and they go back through ancient Rome and Greece and how like that was pretty much the deal. You would there were just people if you got captured in war, people were going to fuck you in the butt.
Yeah.
And then you could slowly start to get your way out of being like a slave, but then they would still like sell their ass, and it was one of those things where it was like basically in Rome it was like you could fuck dudes in the ass, but if you got fucked, they were like loser. It was kind of one of those things where like
I think that like is like Afghanistan.
It was for poor people.
I think that holds up in a lot of countries.
it was trashy to get fucked in the butt. Oh yeah, for
It's
sure.
uncouth.
It was one of those things where like
Yeah.
it's probably out there getting fucked in the. It was like, there was like 4
But
jobs. so-
Imagine if you could totally disassociate like what was going on, take one in the butt through like zero. It had no effect on you. Like you weren't like, this sucks. You could just go around, take stuff in the ass, and then gain
Yeah,
money. You could get coins whenever you wanted.
true.
You'd be like, somebody just tossed one in me.
I would say yes, you could get came inside of, but there was no Astroglide back then, so it was like you know, it would just be like lamp oil.
I bet there was. Yeah, I bet they had something.
They probably did have some stuff.
I mean, think of what you would do as like a young lad. What you would go for lube.
True.
They were just doing that.
No, you're right. They had olive oil.
They had stuff.
They'd olive oil. They'd drizzle. They'd drizzle a little
Loogies.
bit. Some loogies.
Some guys loogies.
But dude, they
jar loogies.
Oh, just spitting,
break it out, just
spitting right up your fucking
right in your keister.
Just like your livelihood butthole. That was your fucking hammer, dude. They were just fucking. You're fucking cleaning that thing out every day. Dude, I'm telling you, that was life or death.
What, taking in the
like
keys?
Dude's butthole. Like a young Greek boy would come. A lot of Greeks would come to Rome to gain citizenship. So you could sell yourself into slavery, then have one of your affluent friends buy you out of it. But, dude, like, the guy could come. If you were there for, like, you know, say, like, the dude got, like, his donkey's leg got broken.
Yeah.
Your master could be like, I'm going to fuck you in the ass. Like, no, it's just a misunderstanding. I'm rich. I swear I'm rich. They'd be like, there's no recourse.
Sure.
Like, I'm going to fucking kill. They could kill you, fuck you in the ass. But a lot of times, it was like a citizenship.
You should do a history podcast.
Dude,
just the history of getting fucked in the ass.
I'm just ancient history. I'm strictly ancient history, dude. Dude, they got into the idea of free peasantry. That's what we're right now. The people that go into Democracy Republic, we're in a free peasantry system. They figured out around the actual age. I mean, dude, please stop me if I'm getting too technical. But around the actual age, about 800 BC to 600 AD, they started.
You're in my ass right now. I'm just like, oh, I can do it for a couple coins. I can let this guy butt fuck me. Go ahead.
But a bunch of places all at once kind of figured out, because really it would, like, you know, say like we're a feudal society. We're obviously the lords. These are our vassals.
I looked over. He's sitting there. He's like,
so we're lords. Or say you're the lord. I'm your vassal. And then I vassal out. Well, just
wait, let's go.
Well, there was no equality.
I'm Robert. You're the hand.
But there's no. It was very. It was hierarchical. Dude. Feelings aside, I just care about getting accurate to the historical portrayal.
Okay.
So it has to be.
I'm Robert. You're Ned.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Still, it's a vassal relationship.
And this is the Hound and the Mountain.
Yeah, but
Two brothers.
I want to break them down to peasants,
right.
So we can go all the way
peasants.
through. So we could say,
Disgusting.
Lemaire could be perhaps a little tooth. And then Noah, maybe a peasant. Again, this has nothing to do with you sending me mean texts. It could be anyone. It could be.
Yes. No, you're clearly a peasant.
So they figured. So like, we would just dominate each other all day long. And then the military was for like noble born. So like the noble borns would go out and be like, let's go conquer. And they'd be like, yeah, and like, you know, fight people and all that stuff. And then they figured out, they're like, all right, if we give the peasants, if we give the peasants a little bit of land and then give them coins and say like, hey, this is money. Come bring us money. You know, I think I talked about this before. Just bring us a little bit of money. It's called taxes. Otherwise, we'll fucking kill you. So then you're working the farm, and they're like, hey, the farm's kind of falling behind. You had a bad crop. Let's get some of those boys going into the army, and we'll give you some money. So then they figured out they had a free peasantry. They would take the farmers' sons and put them into war, and let basically the poor people go start doing their conquering for them. And it worked out awesome. But the problem was, in order to conquer, you need more money. So then they would go get mines. They would take people over, get slaves to mine more money so they can get more soldiers. And the whole thing kind of went on and on and on. But pretty sick. So that's how we live in a free peasantry right now. So you free your peasants, but then you draft all of their children, and you make it like hard for them to kind of get ahead. But you offer like make sure the military is like a significant amount of money, just enough, and you just constantly just keep milling people over. That's why you can't let people get too affluent, because the military enlistment falls off. So, dude, they like have documents saying all this stuff. There was India, Rome, Greece. Dude, Greece was fucking hilarious too, because in Greece they didn't do like when money first came out, Greeks you had a farm, so you're like, you saw money and the commerce was for kind of peasants. You're like, ew, dude. And as an affluent Greek, you just trained for the Olympics, so you just like try to get you would stay on your farm, like eat
you got
grapes.
naked wrestle.
Yeah, you would naked wrestle, and then you would just fuck boys. Like that was a big rite of passage.
So it was a paradise.
It was Guy heaven.
It was the guy.
So you would wrestle, train, argue philosophically, and then be like, "Let's get one. I like that boy. I'm going to train him." And you would like you would give this boy everything you know.
That's like how I approached open mic comedy. I was like, I like that boy. I brought in the young Mexer, and I plowed him
for sure
for spots. I sunk my dong into him deep.
You had to, dude. And then that would be, I mean, that gets into another thing too of it's called homosexual reproduction. So there's like, you can reproduce with a woman, but your offspring, your biological offspring is going to be half that woman. If you want a pure son, you have a young boy in a homosexual relationship, and you download your entire spirit into that person, and then that's another part of your legacy that's more truly
Did you tell Bill this?
No, I haven't told
That
him.
was like a tip he was on.
Really?
He was like, I mean, it doesn't have to be. He was like, it would be cooler if guys could just marry other guys and reproduce with guys. He said that.
It's tough staying in the closet when you're autistic, dude.
Yeah, and it's funny too because he's like autistic gay. He's not doing it because he's sexually attracted. He's doing it. He's like, because I like being around guys more.
For sure.
It'd be cooler if we could just be around each other. And then just you find another. I think his explanation. This is war mode. Listen to it.
Yeah.
He's talking about you got to find other guys that you get along with. Like you and me are pals.
Sure.
You and me could have a son.
True.
An elite son combined. Autistic and drunk.
Damn. That's a sick idea.
Unstoppable
Actually. Now he sold me.
I figured.
So you can have like
autistically sound.
You can have a traditional monogamous heterosexual marriage
where you both have you have a son.
But then two dudes could squat up in like a different type of arrangement.
Yes.
That'd be pretty tight.
Two straight guys could adopt a kid.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. And then they just go back and forth
you can
between
just chuck
households.
and Larry a kid.
That's awesome.
You know, we could fake be gay, get married, and adopt a child.
Well, I don't understand why. I don't understand why.
I don't know if you'd have to be.
Why do you have to be gay to adopt a child? I think that's unfair. I think as a heterosexual, we should be able to have our heterosexual Christian households and then adopt a son together as an. We would be that person's guardian and have joint custody almost.
We start basically a barracks. You and me could move in together.
Yeah.
Kill your parents.
For sure. 100%.
Take the compound.
Yeah, I got to take that over for sure.
You have to poison the
well.
well.
For the good of the boy.
Poison the well over there.
I could, literally.
Put a goat's head in the well. I'll supply it. Yeah. Get a goat's head, put it in the well.
That'll render my sister financially insolvent. That way you could swoop in there. Perfect.
She can live.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but she would be very dependent.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she works, but yeah.
Nothing compared to the coinage we're going to be stacking with all these boys.
We need to start a mint. That's the thing. We got to start making our own coins. That was the big thing. You start a mint. You would just go in, extract metals, and then do currency, and then have those people you paid to go take other metals from other people, make currency, get more soldiers, get more slaves.
So once we've taken out your parents, and rendered everyone pretty weak, through whatever disease the goat's head will inflict.
Maybe I can do a bit of an ergot.
Just put the goat's head in the pool. Yeah. I don't think it'll keep them out.
That wouldn't affect.
They won't notice.
Yeah, that would. It's
not going to stop the cannonballs.
That'd be tossed
and the jackknives.
Yeah, that would just be tossed back and forth like a pool volleyball.
Then we set up a barracks. We start adopting kids. Bring them in, train them up, get them jacked.
True.
Get them supple.
Yep.
Have our way with them if need be.
If need be. Obviously,
obviously not out of anything other than
Greek philosophy.
Greek philosophy, respecting Western thought.
I just don't want democracy to die. So.
Yes. So obviously we're going to have sex with the kids we've adopted.
Just so they totally understand our lessons.
Yes.
100%.
You got to hammer it home.
100%. Yeah.
And then I don't know where to go from there. That's probably as far as the plan goes.
I think that's what the allegory of the cave was about. It's just a guy like 69ing. Like, can you, if a hairy butthole is in front of your face as you suck your master's dick, can you really see what's happening, dude?
I can't believe people think this podcast sucks.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
Just you and me sitting there like, we should fuck kids. No, we would never. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. That could have been the downfall of Greece, man.
They got too butt friendly.
The lower classes were like
they got real butt
enterprising,
hungry.
enterprising and doing things, and the elites were like, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
and just like sat around, kicked some ideas around, and then the Romans fucking came through.
My headache's going away. You charmed it out of me.
Ancient history, dude.
That's all I needed. I've been working on where are we at time wise.
54 minutes.
Perfect.
I'm working on a Tardcore History.
I'm excited.
It's coming, but I listened to. I don't want to give it away. This will give the topic away for sure. But I've been listening to this book on tape that I thought was the book on the Civil War. It's called Killer Angels.
Yeah.
It's the movie Gettysburg is based off of it, and since I was a McCusker about that movie when I grew up.
Yeah.
I was fully McCusker watching this movie. I watched it every fucking day. And so now I know the dialogue. They took it from the book. So I'm listening to this book, and I just know I can see every scene.
Damn, so you're watching the movie?
I'm watching the movie while listening to the audiobook at night. It's pretty tight.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
But it's fiction. I didn't know the book was fiction.
What?
It's supposed to be like the definitive Civil War novel. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's a novel, but
yeah,
it's a fucking fiction. It's like first person from every character, from every like historical figure. It's just made up.
You think? You think it was supplemented by facts?
This is what they would say. Yeah, it definitely was.
Oh, but yeah,
absolutely.
Of course, they're gonna throw
but
in,
it's still like
the dialogue.
But it's just almost. It reads like a script. Like it reads like. I don't know, but then they just made everybody so like back then you would speak like romantically.
Probably.
You'd be like, yeah, that was like how they talked back then. They're like, oh, my old brother. Yeah. It's good to see you, Pete.
Dude, that was back.
Oh, we really licked him over there. We gave him hell, didn't we? Yeah, you certainly did. I can always trust on you, my old war horse, Pete. Like, and it was making me like, because that's how like you'd read. That's true. That's how they like. That's how they wrote. That's how they like. Think if in the future they look back at us and the way we talk, we're like, yo, like if they. So we're getting a hold of their like personal letters and their diaries and shit. So like their letters back and forth are like, dearest Robert, oh dear friend, how I've missed you so. I think about you from time to time, like stuff like that. If they found, and that's how we just assume they spoke because of their correspondence.
Yeah.
If they found our texts,
oh my God,
like 100 years from now, they would be like, it's so fucking litty right now, bro. Fuck you. What? Like just. You know, does that make sense?
It's gonna be horrible. I've thought about the.
I wonder if their correspondence was a little different than how they spoke. Is what I'm saying.
You think they strictly spoke in
like we don't speak
ebonics
like
when they saw each other?
Yeah, like
Stonewall.
Stonewall, my motherfucking man.
No, they probably talk like that, dude.
I believe. I believe they did.
In the 15th century, there was a whole art of like making a sick facial expression the entire day of just being like. We talked about countenance before, dude. Just fucking, you would go to the town square. There was nothing to do at all. That was the other thing too. They used to just like run out of money, and you'd be like, "Fuck, all that money's gone," and you would just sit there and be like,
"Yeah, they got tricked." The same way my whole family did. Just a whole town would be like, "Ah, fuck, we're out of wheat." They took all the wheat.
Well, that was originally money was for the upper class, and the way it trickled down to the lower class was because soldiers finally started looting. Once they made a lot of money, a soldier would conquer another like advanced army.
Yeah,
like just like shitty guys would get like, sweet, we have money, and just spend it on bullshit, and then that's how like they said the money started to circulate to the population. Wasn't supposed to get to the lower class. Soldiers would just buy hookers and like beef jerky, and everyone was like, "Dude, we're fucking. These are our two main exports."
That was a medieval rest stop. Most towns was just like, here's a Slim Jim and a hand job. Fucking get back out there, do what you got to do. Just cutting heads off of barbarians.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the Civil War. That's what it's gonna be.
For sure.
That's what the history podcast will be.
So it'll just be people like, my dearest
John. Oh boy, how I've missed you so.
Oh, so fucking.
There was two guys that like loved each other. And
it's the best.
Two guys that were like best friends. They're like through our lens, clearly gay dudes.
Do you think so?
Winfield Scott and Armstead. Mm. And one of them charged the other one at Pickett's charge.
What?
So towards the end of the battle. And yes, they're like, oh God, they've killed old Winfield. Like it's just so. They're like, I think he's over the hill there, Jeb. Could I go speak to him, please? It's like, sure.
Yes.
Talk to your old pal.
Oh my God.
Like two dudes be like, I've missed you. I've thought about you. Oh, just two dudes that were gay, clearly gay. Like, I love you.
Someone who was telling me this, I forget who it was. They were saying that they've studied like some of the muskets in the I think Revolutionary War, and they said a lot of the people didn't want to like a lot of people fake shot, and like they would just overstuff them and like keep just putting bullets on bullets on bullets.
That's in a movie.
Was that what it was?
I think it's in Gettysburg.
Was it? There's people who just were like, I don't want to shoot this guy.
I think there's a character, this Irish guy, who's turns out was totally made up. Spent my whole life thinking there was an Irish guy in the 20th Maine that ruled. Fake news.
Sucks.
Yeah, he's like, they just keep loading, Colonel. They never fire a shot. Yeah, I heard it in that. I know it's in that.
Someone was saying
it could be a real fact.
They've studied the guns, and people were just going like, there were people who were just like, nah.
I don't want to give away too much, but Civil War rules.
Dude, I'm
fully McCuskered for the Civil War.
Yes, dude. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'll do it. And I think I might maybe get the Spud man in for an episode. I don't know how to do it. Should I do it by myself? Because that'll be crazy. I tried to record an episode. It's crazy.
Recording stuff audio by yourself is.
It's crazy. I have an episode that's.
You'll get used to it.
Every minute.
You would get used to it.
Every minute stops by me being like, what the fuck?
Which would be
It would be funny.
Yeah.
And I've kept it. I kept the one. I was like, this is the West. What the fuck am I calling it that for? So we're going to get into that. I'm like, why the fuck would I ever say that?
I would just do both. I would have people. It always is nice too to bounce stuff off of people. I'm very much looking forward to you and Spud talking Civil War, dude.
Spud's
That's gonna be
fired up about Stonewall Jackson right now.
Yeah,
that would be tight.
Dude, when you give him an audiobook, dude. Again, I think a lot of our fucking autistic
he's got
pixie dust
something.
is around. He swears he's not autistic.
I don't think he's autistic. I think he's just crazy.
Yeah, so
I think Spud Dog's just wild.
I think he has like Vincent Van Gogh head or something.
Yeah.
He has just like he must have like constant tinnitus. He's a tortured artist, dude.
I texted him to apologize about the I was just kidding. And he was like, thank God, but I couldn't tell if he was
No, I think he genuinely
fucking with me or was like, I'm relieved because that was something I was worried about, that you thought I was talking. I don't know.
He probably thought you were fucking throwing him under the bus, dude.
I would never.
Yeah. I don't think I know you wouldn't too.
I have nothing but love and respect for the Spud man.
Yeah, I think he just thought his old pal Shane.
Oh, do you think old Winfield's over there on the
Dear
other side?
Shane, your last
Dearest
podcast cut me to the core.
I've been stricken down with the melancholy. I've seen brighter days, friend.
I don't know what that was. Your latest electric correspondence cut me down.
Damn it.
But yeah, I think you
Most
should,
of my research has been playing Civil War video games.
that
That's
counts.
the only way to research properly.
Counts, dude.
I got to put myself in the mind of the generals and be like, what would I do?
Oh, dude, for real, seriously. You should. So what you should do is do the audio and then overlay it on you playing the paddle in the game. That'd be pretty tight. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah, true. I would want a video aspect of it.
That would be
You
if
need
you
to
if
see
you
hot
did if you
pics.
did a thing over fucking like an Age of Empires Civil War game. That would be the funniest. Even if it was just totally unrelated of you just moving pieces. That would be so.
All right, I'll
fucking
toss
funny.
some of that in.
That'd be so fucking funny. But yeah, I think you should do it. Bring
There's a
people in.
video game, dude. There's a computer game I must get. And in order for me to get it, I would have to buy a desktop that's like super powerful.
Yeah.
And set up like monitor. I would just have to set up a gaming station.
Dude.
For one game.
Become great, dude.
I could become the most elite. But it's called War of Rights.
Yeah.
It fucking rules.
Yeah.
All right, you play as one soldier. It's multiplayer, Civil War. But you
Plays
have to
one
like
soldier.
you play as a guy, but you have to like dudes like do their role.
Yeah.
Like you stand in a line and walk, and then somebody's like aim, fire, and then like you all march around together.
What?
There's guys that like just hold the wheel of a cannon, and someone's like, all right, 2 to the left, and you just sit there.
What?
Aim. You gotta see it.
It's full
I'm gonna
immersion.
show you War of Rights.
Please do.
I gotta get in on this.
You might
It's
have
just
to.
nerds that are willing to simulate a battle. Like nobody's yelling the N word.
That's
Nobody's, although probably if they should simulate it, if you're the rebels, if you're the rebels, you should holla.
nice. You think they'll holler?
You should holla out.
They were gentlemen. They probably weren't hollering.
The rebel holla?
And you think that was like yeep?
That's what they used to do.
True.
used to
They
get
didn't
the
have those
rebel
all-black
holla.
Union battalions. There was probably some very, very mean.
There were probably
things
some
said.
people that were unhappy about. Dearest Margaret, you wouldn't believe what I saw today on the field. You believe this? He just breaks that character. They fucking let them fight. We sure gave them a licking, though. We tortured them to death after no surrender. they would kill. They did some fucked up things.
I'm
Like
sure.
if they ran into a brigade of buffalo soldiers,
Yeah,
they'd take them out. Which
that's mean.
that was not nice.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I told you why they called them buffalo soldiers, right?
No.
It was like the
That was
Native
a Bob
Americans.
Marley song.
It is.
I know.
It's about buffalo soldiers.
Why did they call him that?
The Native Americans were racist against black dudes,
What?
and they were like they have the hair of the buffalo, and they like wouldn't scalp them. They were like they thought black dudes were gross.
What?
Yeah, Native Americans are mean, dude. They're mean. That's why we had to give them what for. We were like, stop being racist,
True.
and also give us all of the whole country.
True. We were just white liberals. Too.
Wait,
We were like, excuse me.
Columbus was woke, dude. He landed and he was like, "What did you say?"
Give me back my basket of fruit.
Yeah,
And
oh
also
my God.
Louisiana. Damn, dude.
We gotta switch. Let's switch over.
let's
to
rip it over to the
Patreon.
woodman.
Thank you for listening. This was fun. I had a good time. I thought this migraine was gonna hold me back a little.
Nah,
It's
dude.
already been.
It's been
defeated.
cured.
It has.
It's been cured. You just had to hear about the axial age, dude.
True.
800 BC to 600 AD.
True, that helped. Also, dude. I don't know.
Oh,
I'll tell you
hit some
after. It's
dates,
very
bro. Hit some dates, bro.
Yeah, if you want to come get COVID, check me out, bro. I will be. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Ooh.
This girl I know just posted a nice,
That's good page
nice
material.
picture of her butt.
These are buttocks.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You're good, dude.
I
please.
just started reading texts.
Dude,
I'm fucking retarded.
Remind me. No, you're not retarded. I have something to say about our technology addiction. I'll slide into the
Dude,
page.
I was down there trying to lay down
Mm-hmm.
because of my headache.
Yeah.
I immediately got, when I swallowed that dip,
Yeah. Oh, dude,
I just
that
sat
was-
up and looked at my phone again. I just got done being
Dude,
like, it's
I
probably
will
from
say-
staring at my phone.
That was so tough too. You were laying there like, I got this fucking migraines killing me. You stood up and you're like, oh, he's like, oh, I just swallowed dip. I'm like, damn, dude. Damn, dude.
Billy's bitch ass, he was like, how low can you go? That fucking piece of shit. 17th, 18th, 19th of December at the Stress Factory in New Jersey. That'll be a fun show. I think you're going to do it.
I'm thinking about it.
All right,
still.
let me know.
Thinking.
17th, 18th.
I might have the holiday sweater
Either way,
on.
just
dude.
talk to Voss
I might
Man.
be sipping eggnog.
Voss Man's going to stop
he
by.
coming?
Yeah, dude, it'll be fun.
That's
17th, 18th, 19th, Stress Factory. The January 7th, 8th, and 9th, Side Splitters in Tampa, Florida.
Ooh.
And then something here, I don't know. Comedy at the Carlson, whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
I don't know where that is.
It's gonna be awesome.
I
Well,
have nothing in there about
just-
where that is
they
or
can
what
Google
that
it.
is.
Yeah, they can Google
I'll
it.
Google it too. We'll find
yeah,
out.
we'll find out together.
But yeah, 7th, 8th, 9th, and I think 10th actually. So I'll be at Side Splitters in Tampa. Then I was supposed to be in Canada for 2 weeks, but the damn coronavirus,
God damn it.
the blasted coronavirus. Damn, I'm only doing 2 weekends in December, the rest of the month. 7th, 8th, and 9th, Tampa of January. December 17th, 18th, and 19th, Stress Factory
It's holiday
in
season.
New
dude.
Jersey. And then it's the holiday season.
Put on the
You're
sweater.
exactly
Kick
right.
your feet up. Put on the sweater. Get the test. Go home.
It's time for me to take it easy,
Dude, for sure.
you know?
Get the sweater on.
Boy, I need a haircut.
So do I. I need to get my ears
getting out
lowered.
of
I need to get my
control.
ears lowered as well.
It's getting out of control.
I was actually. Oh, I'll save it.
Save it for the
save
Patreon.
it.
Join the Patreon. Help us.
I had a good idea for a barber. But I'll save it.
You got
What
a good barber idea?
Yeah, I'll save it. I'll wait.
Save it for the Patreon. All right.
Also, I will say too, we're doing Stoner Dads Saturday.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna do Stoner Dads. Just throw it up on YouTube.
Bring the
for
boys
free.
in.
I got a whole. We're gonna deck this room out. Black lights.
How come you only do cool things for the Stoner Dads and not me?
You don't like black lights, dude.
I would fucking love black lights in here.
We'll
Are
fucking
you kidding?
We'll toss some black lights.
I
on.
want the lights off.
I mean,
every
come-
episode.
Oh fuck! You're gonna be gone this week. Are you gonna be gone this week?
Yeah, I'm going to be back in the big city, bro.
I was gonna say,
Expanding the brand.
dude. Well, we're expanding
You
the big
guys are
time, dude.
expanding
We
the
have a
brand.
fucking crazy
No, I won't be
venture going on
expanding
right
the brand
now.
on Saturday.
We have a crazy venture, dude. It's gonna be basically black lights. I bought a tapestry off of.
It's my birthday. You haven't even said anything. You're going to be out hanging out with the other
Saturday
friends.
is your birthday.
Friday is my birthday.
Friday's your birthday. You can't hold me to it, dude. I'm autistic, dude. I only know my
Friday's my
birthday,
birthday.
and my mom's.
I don't know
give or
anybody's
take
birthday.
plus or minus a day.
I don't know
I'm
one.
like, my mom's a 30.
It's actually my sister's birthday today.
Is it really?
I just got a text. I
Happy
need to call
birthday,
her. Happy
Katie?
birthday. Yep.
Happy birthday, Katie.
Happy birthday, Bo Bathy. Oh, Kathy, Big Mouth, Kathy Bass. AKA Fart McGuire, AKA Big Mouth Kathy Bass, AKA the River Rat, AKA the Swamp Donkey.
Yeah, Saturday we're gonna do that. It'll be pretty tough.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, again, there's
So you
always a
got
scheme.
Butterly and
This is the
Sid,
classic Stoner Dads. Yeah,
the
we're
Stoner
gonna
Dads.
Bring the volcano.
You guys
get-
talking weed,
we're gonna get as
parenting,
high as possible. We're gonna get
jujitsu.
as high as possible with the black lights on and just turn on the camera.
It's basically you with no breaks. That's what
Right.
that show is.
Pretty much.
It's like you do a show where you're surrounded by two dudes that are like all in on your ideas. Yeah. Like, finally, I can let myself go. Yeah, that's cool. Stoner
fun.
Dads will be funny. Nice.
it'll be
Check out
fun.
PsychNaw. Go to
Oh, yeah.
psychnaw.com.
You're blessing me, dude.
Check it out, bro.
Check it
It's
out, dude.
tight. I went.
I'm working on a new module, logotherapy,
What's that about?
bro. Talk about the I think it's called the noogenic environment.
Save
It's-
it for the page,
yeah,
dude.
it's-
Save it for the page.
Between thinking about fucking currency and the noogenic environment and like how much history has repeated itself in terms of social control, it's just like, oh my god. I gotta get out.
All right.
I'm getting a migraine.
I'm getting a migraine.
I shouldn't
All
have
right. Thank you for listening to our podcast.